Chi-Town, that Bronx, Funk Flex, you know what I'm about to the fullest. One.
Yes, another Wednesday with your favorite WCW. It's Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day.
And I'm humping all in your mind.
All in your mind.
Yes. And we got special guests in the building. I want everybody to introduce themselves to the world. We can start with you.
Oh, y'all already know it's Leah Dawn, the government in the building.
Yes,
I never
Leah.
left.
Yes. Cha-Cha Misty.
It's JIG, JIG 3125.
And I'm Mashari of Uniquely Wired M.
Yes, Mashari,
Nice.
uniquely wired. We're gonna get into her special interview. She got they call her the Copper Queen.
Yeah.
And it's all holistic, jewels, everything coming through the scene. So we're gonna talk more about that, but we gotta get to hot topics though.
All right, before we get to hot topics, I'm gonna send a rest in peace shout out plus a happy belated birthday to Fife Dog. His birthday was the 20th this week.
Yes.
Also a birthday shout out to Mike D from the Beastie Boys. He was like the first white rappers in the game, we could say.
Yes, before Eminem.
Before Eminem.
Yeah.
Right. They put their imprint on hip hop for real. Everybody know about them.
All right, so let's get to the fuckery. What's going on with Jocelyn? You were saying?
Yes.
Get straight to
I
it.
was really just asking y'all, have y'all seen it, heard it?
Yeah, I heard it, and I think it sounds whack. I think, and there's no, because I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater, but I think it's so whack. And the reason why I think it's so whack because
It's whack.
It's whack, but she is offbeat. Because she normally raps in Spanish, so it's too all over the place. Like it's too, and then it's like for what? Like why are you having something to say about about Cardi B? There's some kind of inside thing going on or whatever.
Yeah, it's cool.
Or are you trying to get out of the grave because your fucking career is going
That's what it's
dead?
called. It's called that right there, what you just said. That's what it's called.
What you think about
What
it?
career?
What career?
Well,
I mean,
I'm always for women empowerment, no matter what the situation is. So, I mean, I don't watch it, but just to know that there's a beef over music careers and stuff, I feel like there's enough room for all of us.
Yeah.
I think
Even
the
if I
thing
wanted to
is
get up
is
there and
that
start rapping. So,
I think the thing is that Cardi B did
That's my
what
input.
everybody was trying to do and came in was trying to do. I didn't see
she did it
Cardi B
fast.
being a rapper out the gate. She never came in saying she was going to be rapping and this. It just came out of the blue. And you know what I mean? Everybody that was trying to do with the Jocelyn's and everybody else that went through reality TV, they didn't go anywhere. So now they bitter and mad.
Yeah, because I think that's terrible.
The thing is, these people are not rapping. Okay, I'm not gonna say Cardi B not rapping. That's
I mean, they entertaining.
as close to hip hop
That's
as we gonna
entertaining.
get apparently. But no shade or none of that. But what I'm saying is the Jocelyn track, like you're not even rapping. I should have put that on the list I just did on the Vantage Point on Wednesdays from 6 to 8.
Yes.
Like I should have put that on the list. Like so you don't have to be on beat anymore either.
No, she
So
wasn't.
you cannot say any full
So she was
sentence,
like doing like
she
ODB?
wasn't even saying anything.
No, the bitch was. It sounded like she was venting.
She was
like
repeating herself.
Like
over
spoken
and over
word.
again.
Spoken word? No.
No,
She
it
was
sounded
like
she was
fucking
mad.
bloody
about her
bitch. You
stress.
ain't bloody shit. I don't know. You don't know. Bloody this. Well, I don't know. Bloody this. Like
Who
what the
co-signed
fuck?
that shit?
Yeah, she was really sounding like she was high. She sounded high.
Like, ODB
And
sounded high
repetitive.
and good. Like, he was
No,
all over the
she
place.
was-
It wasn't
no,
That wasn't.
You should call your friend. You should call your friend. Y'all should Google it during the break, and then you can get the feelings.
No, I heard.
I don't want the
shit, and
feelings.
it's
It don't
like-
sound good.
You need the
Nah,
feelings
I'm
so you
like-
can formulate an opinion.
Nah, I
I
don't
got a
need to
great-
formulate
I
that
got a
shit.
great
I would've
question.
digest
I got
that
a great
shit.
question in hip hop.
Okay.
So, all right. So, do you feel like it's because it's a woman, or because on some real shit, if it was a man, like how Drake and Meek Mills had their battle, like how other male hip hop artists have their battle, are we shunning it and calling it a hater, or we should we be celebrating it like how we was doing Drake and Meek Mills, or how we was doing Nas and Jay-Z? Because when they was battling, everybody was like, "Oh!"
Teacher.
and had their ear to the speaker to hear what was next.
You call it lyricist,
Wait,
though.
can I?
Go ahead, go
Yes,
ahead.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can I please answer this question?
Of course you get.
Cause we just make it like not us, but people when we give it the energy for real, we making it seem like they like they could have a battle. they can have a battle if they wanted to. Like when Remy and Kim, when Remy and Nicki was doing their thing or whatever happened with that. When the hate came up, I was like, this is just another thing that lets me know that hip hop is in the hospital. Because in what world is it not okay for two MCs to battle? We're talking about fundamental hip hop things. Yeah. There's the battle, there's the DJ, there's the cultural part, there's like things that was there that are the skeleton of hip hop. Yeah. If none of that is left, it's just too weird.
No, but the thing with Jocelyn and the whole Cardi B situation is, you're right. It's no lyricism. It's nothing that she's saying that's saying, "Oh, she ate her," and then now we on Cardi. Like, what you gonna say next? Yeah. And I feel like, because on some real shit, even though maybe a lot of people say whatever they want to say about Cardi B, but she came out with 2 mixtapes in 1 year.
I was rocking with the mixtapes.
You know what I'm saying? And she has some dope ass music before she even hit.
Look, like back then I was hoping
it was justifiable. Like, all right, bitch, I understand why you blew to the stratosphere because of the body of work that you did.
But look, Cha-Cha, back then, that's when I was really hoping. I was like, please let this girl be writing these rhymes. Please, I want to be on your side. Like, I want to be there for you with this. Because it ain't about what you saying in hip-hop. We all got ratchet sides. We all got conscious sides where we want to be on our black power shit or our power to the people. Whatever. We are humans. We're complex. It's times when we want to just party and bullshit. We all have those sides. Yeah. So I'm never against anybody who has like a genre out there. Stripper music, whatever. All of that is cool. As long as you rapping though. You feel me? So that was my thing with Cardi B. You caught me on the rant because I'm really, I feel like I got to do some research now to see if she write her rhymes, and I want to be on her team. I want to be on her side.
Lil' Kim didn't write her rhymes.
I never was a Lil' Kim fan. I never was a Lil' Kim fan.
You never heard the reference tracks, the Biggie, the Stay That Bitch?
That's my favorite track.
It's a Biggie. It's a reference track when he rhymes.
It was definitely the same verse that he spit on the other joint. It definitely was.
No, he rhymed Lil' Kim
Queen
shit.
Bitch?
No, I know.
I'ma stay that bitch.
That's my favorite track on Hardcore.
The joint that they sample
Queen Bitch,
Wake Me Up.
He rapped that on a freestyle. Yeah.
I play it for you. Yeah.
He rapped that on a freestyle, like.
But that's not taken away from. That's not taken away from her though.
My bubble.
That's not taken away from her. She's still entertaining. You understand what I'm saying?
Cha-Cha. So Kim is the first.
Always be dope.
She's the first.
Beyonce don't write all her songs.
She's the first go-to that people want to go to when they be like, oh, all right, so we're females and we're analyzing hip hop from a female level, right? So the first thing they do to jump and say, oh, but Kim, time out. Time out.
MC Light. I never heard MC Light had a ghostwriter.
When you talk about female MCs, you're gonna hear words from me like Shauna.
Okay.
Like Brad, like Mia X, like people like Muhammadia.
Okay, Muhammadia.
Like,
what happened to her? Brooklyn.
You feel me? I come from a place where I feel like I'm waiting for the time. I thought it was going in 2017. I thought they was going to be in the magazines comparing females, comparing females to male MCs. That was my dream for hip hop.
That's dope. Coming back. And I feel like I feel like especially now with the mumble rap and everything like that, I feel like the females are coming harder with their lyrics. Then
they definitely concentrating more.
You never hear mumble rap and a female artist in that category.
I'll bring up something with that. Ever. Something that I do notice is a lot of the male raps is all about the drugs and all the bull crap. Yeah, you don't hear women talking about, we're gonna pop these pills tonight while we in the club with these dudes that we don't know. No, you're not gonna hear none of that.
Right, right. There's certain shit that you just won't say, even if you're even if you do ratchet music as a woman.
Anyway, we just.
But that's why I think everybody's so mad about that. Fuck them and I get some money.
And research.
Because it was like, damn, bitch, even if you doing that shit for real, don't say it on a damn song. Damn.
But then again, you can't get mad at her because Lil' Kim did have I don't want dick to eat that pussy right.
Okay.
The moral of the story.
Hey, cuz. These niggas front like we ain't been doing this shit, nigga. We ain't frontin' none of that shit.
Got hoes, motherfucker, watching her tape videos.
The reference that I was given was when she said, I get C notes for, what she said? I get C notes for...
Lil' Kim said every time I deep throat.
I get C notes every time I deep throat. That was the reference that I was given, which made me say, now I'm not a Lil' Kim fan, so you can't use her against me. Okay. But for her to say taking it in the butt is the same thing as Cardi saying fuck him and I get some money. It's not the same thing. We take it in the butt. We suck dick. We do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? As people who have sex we do shit like that. We're all not prostitutes as
the hump
women.
day.
Yeah, because you make, cause I like it in the booty sometimes.
Just saying,
Right.
we do that.
That doesn't make me, cause trust me, my fucking nightstand
We
doesn't have
do
that one.
that.
Happy hump
All right.
day. Happy hump day.
Subject
over. Subject over.
Something wrong. Should I be having money on my nightstand?
Thanks for giving. Who's gonna be giving?
saying,
Who's gonna
should I
be
be
thinking?
on your microphone and everything.
Get it though.
Oh
Should
shit.
I be? I feel like I'm fucked up. I'm doing it wrong. Am I ass backwards, literally?
No.
Oh, you good? You doing
saying.
it? You doing the things you like to do out here in these streets. That's all
You know
right.
what I'm saying? It's not-
So no, I just said that to say that was the reference that you needed to put the comparison. Because to say regular sex stuff is not the same as saying getting paid for sex.
Yeah, but
It was just respectful to
I
yourself.
just feel like,
You know?
Do you feel like Jocelyn's little, I don't know what the fuck, because it wasn't even a verse.
a little cray cray.
But she been like that since the show.
It
So
wasn't even a verse though. But if you're gonna be on a
Stop basically
track,
goddamn here. We in school.
if you're gonna be on a track, at least bring it. At least
That was
bring
her
it.
bringing
like,
it.
Ooh, okay,
She didn't think
Jocelyn.
it- she didn't think
Okay,
it was whack.
Jocelyn.
She didn't
I
think it was
wanted to
whack.
have that
You
moment.
know what I want to
She
know?
didn't think it was right.
I really do.
Where
I knew
is your
all about
friends, family, the nigga who you having sex with, the female who you having sex with, your child? Where's any of these people? Because there's nobody that was around you to tell you not to do that to yourself. Like nobody though.
No, but I
What
think
about
it's the
your
fuck boy.
friends?
That's the fuck boyism. Because on some real shit in this industry, you need to chill with motherfuckers you went to high school with. Niggas that you meet in the industry, they're not your friends.
Not your
They're worried
friends. They're
about
gonna let
the
you
next
come out with
buck.
some dumb shit.
They worry about the next buck. Oh yeah, you should say it because on some real shit, even though her shit was whack, she still lined up with somebody that's hot. And even though it was trash,
It
but
works.
we're still,
We're
We're still talking about it.
It
You
works.
know what?
You
Not
know
only
what?
that,
No, that's
not only that,
Give it up to
but
you.
what will
It
happen
worked.
is with
I
something
see
like
you.
this is, okay, Jocelyn's whack, she's not a rapper, everybody knows that. But like whoever produced the track will get like super
on my
famous
radar.
now, and it becomes lucrative either way. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know, it's so sad. I just stopped watering down my culture. Like I was born in 1981. Y'all gotta
82.
Y'all gotta realize
Oh,
when
you
y'all
my
take this
favorite.
away from me.
Look at
You know what I'm
y'all.
saying?
Yeah, I
You
keep
taking
saying
away
it.
my whole
I'm 85
culture.
though. I'm 85.
That's fine.
Okay.
You're still in
Alright.
80s. You still in that
I
era.
ain't saying when I was born. Fuck
Yes, you was around in the
Try to set
Biggie and
me up.
Tupac
You
era, so
shame.
you
You
can't.
No,
shame.
I'm not ashamed. Just, you know what I mean? I gotta keep some shit
You
to
shame or you
myself.
shy?
Hey, somebody called me 26 this week, so let me put
Hey,
it like
listen,
that.
I get caught it all the time, boo.
All right, that's what's up. That's
Me
what's
too,
up.
me too.
But we got more show to
They
go
don't believe I
on.
got 4 children.
Yeah.
Well, you got 4 kids? God
I got
damn.
4 sons.
You
You
do?
would- That's at least
One of
4
them
times you ain't
was
taken it in the
you
butt.
lying.
That was at least 4 times you ain't taken it in the butt.
No, that was at least 4 times I didn't, and I should have swallowed, but I didn't.
Oh,
And that's what
man.
had happened.
Hey,
That's
young world.
another show. I'm just saying.
But we got more show to go on. We got to get into these interviews and shit like that. That was hot topics.
Yeah,
You
ooh.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
The moral of the story is hip hop is like public school. You got the remedial classes, you got the special ed classes,
Yes.
and you got the people that's on the
You got
road.
the AA classes.
Keyword, school.
But they
Yes.
we all coexist in the same building.
Yes.
You just gotta watch out for these motherfuckers.
Yes.
That was
And-
not deep.
I wasn't trying to be deep.
It was a little bit. It was
just
a little
saying.
bit. Go ahead, Jim.
You ain't go to public school. You had the smart kids. You had the retarded kids. We all exist in the same building. Hip hop is the building. You got smart people. You got retarded people, and it's the fucking building called hip
My
hop.
thing is, if you're gonna
That's all I'm
fucking
saying.
have a
You
used
battle
to beat
rap,
the
come
retarded people up.
hard. I want to be at my motherfucking speaker saying, "Ooh,
Right.
She
You want a
said
Jay-Z
that.
Nas.
I want to see another Jay-Z
yeah.
Nas. I want to see even the Remy and Nicki. That
Right.
was hip hop.
Yeah.
That made me go, "Ooh, what
Right.
you
Hold on, but how about the little Kim and Foxy Brown?
Right.
Yeah, they owned it back
Yeah.
then.
Oh,
battle.
Yes.
Until she went deaf, I don't think Foxy hearing none of
And
this
that's
shit.
what
here you
made
go.
hip hop so fucking dope.
Shout out to
hip hop,
Disability.
goddammit.
Shout out to
Shout out to
everybody
hip hop. I
on
love you.
disability.
I'm gonna come see you in the hospital and visiting hours.
Yes, and we be right back with
Yeah.
Uniquely Wired M. Let's
Gang,
get
gang.
it. Yes.
All them niggas dead pussy. They don't really want no issues. Had to cut them niggas off. Cause homie had too many issues. Had the track booming, started from the bottom, really ever had an issue. Niggas do it for the grand. Until a nigga come and get you. Playing games until we snatch. You don't feel the pain to know the half about it. SMH while we laugh. Playing disrespect until we clap. Smoking bombers while in traffic. Feeling empty while I'm passing. Asking moms and pops who really had it. They ain't never been about no action. Niggas changing for the fame, but they reppin' why I stay wrong. Blood turn Crips, Crips turn blood, set trippin' against the gang hoes. I'm the reason why you change on. If I was hating, we'd lay on. Wanna be a street nigga, but they codes of a street nigga, game's wrong. It ain't hard shaking cause they paranoid. Running down on niggas causing paranoia. All they stay for nothing, so they paranoid. All these niggas snitching causing paranoia. It ain't hard shaking cause they paranoid. Running down on niggas causing paranoia. Them niggas dead broke so they paranoid. All these niggas snitching causing paranoia. Pressure, they gon' fold under pressure. Selling souls under pressure. Probably toes under pressure. Pressure, feel my flow under pressure. We blow woes under pressure. All my hoes under pressure. Pressure. Feel like begging for attention, but they pussy so they doing extra. If I got it, I'ma bless you. All that body bluffing till we stretch. Anybody around you just an extra. Couple bodies if you niggas test us. Had the body something in my era. To survive the hunger through my mecca. Fakest, man, they nothing like us, they betray us. Man, they look up to us, but they ain't us. When they see that AK, get them change up. Danger, it's when you're drinking with them chainsaws. Through them streets where you ain't from. Hey, you're speaking, but you ain't tough. It ain't hard shaking cause they paranoid. Running down on niggas causing paranoia. All they stay for nothing so they paranoid. All these niggas snitching causing paranoia. It ain't hard shaking cause they paranoid. Running down on niggas causing paranoia. Them niggas dead broke so they paranoid. All these niggas snitching causing paranoia. All them niggas dead pussy. They don't really want no issues. Had to cut them niggas off. Cause homie had too many issues.
Every day is in my blood. And we have an amazing entrepreneur spotlight interview where I call her Uniquely Wired, and because that's how I got to know who she is and her brand. I met this young lady on Instagram, really. Not really meeting her face to face, but just the caliber of work that she done and does, you know, and she makes. I let her explain what she does, but I want everybody to give a round of applause to the Copper Queen. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So
Peace
tell
and love,
everybody
everyone.
who you are, though.
Well, my name is Mashari Whaley.
Shari.
I'm born and raised Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn in the building.
Yes, came all the way to the Bronx to show some love. So I do appreciate you guys, not even knowing me, but for even wanting to get to know me and shining a little spotlight on me. So I am an entrepreneur. I currently work with jewelry and make handmade pieces out of crystals and wire and stuff. But there's more to me than just the jewelry. I also am an artist. I do hair and makeup, and I also act. I also model. I do a lot of different things. The name itself, Uniquely Wired, came because I'm unique, but I'm wired to different fields.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm wired to different fields, and my name starts with an M, so Uniquely Wired M. I wanted to tie in those fields and put it with that name.
Yeah, and I feel like the stuff that you're doing is so amazing, and you're very beautiful, because I do believe you was at Afro Punk when you took that picture with the jewel nipple covering.
You saw
I wanted to lick my phone like, what the hell is going on here? I have bedazzled jewelry and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bedazzle my tongue. But that's another story. I'm just saying.
That
like, it was
me.
really nice.
Thank you.
Really nice. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know, do you, like, I know you do a lot of stuff for you, and you're the perfect model to model your stuff. So,
Thank you.
like, you say you have the career model. So what are some of the things that you did modeling?
Well, I did a few runway shows, like nothing real big or like wide. A lot of the small stuff, like I said, different fashion shows here and there, or model designer clothes and stuff like that. Nothing real drastic, but becoming a model through my own jewelry is pretty much where it's starting to pick up at. Even that Afro punk look. Inspiration, I want to talk about that real quick. The inspiration behind that bra, a week prior, a week prior, it was Rihanna with the whole bedazzled carnival outfit. And I was like, oh, I can make that. But this time I'm gonna do it with some crystals.
Yeah.
Forget the rhinestones.
And I kind of think it was illa because you have big bulking crystals. Like somebody could actually rob you off your nipple, take one of them gems off your nipple.
Even with the crystals, like I have people sometimes want to just come and just touch me. Even that day, I had people like, "Oh, I
would have wanted to touch you."
And I don't know if my demeanor or just my I always have
because
my
it looks
spirit
so
around
exquisite.
me, just like
I never
don't touch her.
I
Nobody touch me.
never seen nothing like that. I never seen nothing designed like that with bulky gems. And this is not like just like regular copper. It's copper and big stones and gems. And
we could talk about that. Yeah.
Yes, I do want to trust me. But I want to know first, what made you want to get into the jewelry business? I need to know.
Okay. Well, originally I started working with a lady I met actually during Fashion Week in 2007, and she had already a line that was growing, working with wires, gold wire and diamonds and topaz and real crystals and stuff. It seems to be like something that I knew I would want to do just because working with her, like one, her prices was high, but the stuff she made was like almost like mine's, but not exactly. But she knew how to price it, and she had me in like different stores like Henry Bendel's. So working with her and her jewelry line like made me want to start my own. Yeah. It didn't happen right away, but like a couple of years later, I started mine.
So that was the inspiration, and I feel like it's so dope. Like you took it. So like, why copper?
Well, that's a great question. Copper. First of all, I love copper. Copper is great for all types of things that it's forgotten almost. We are so popular, like I guess gold and silver has become so popular that we've forgotten about other metals that grow out the ground, just like the gold and silver that we wear. Copper is great for joint pain. It's great for arthritis, blood circulation. And it helps get rid of purities that shouldn't be in your body, all the toxins. So sometimes even when your hand, like if people wear copper and they say they turn green, it's not because of the copper being fake or the jewelry being fake. It's actually the toxins coming out your body.
Wow, I didn't know. And you know what made me realize, and it's sad to say because when they went commercialized, I do think they have like this sports thing, Coppertone or something like that.
Coppertone,
and they was like, Coppertone is good for this, Coppertone is good for that. And I'm like, well, you know, we've been wearing copper for so long. Now the mainstream is catching on to the benefits.
Mainstream should have been caught on, because this is something I always bring up when I even talk about why copper and why putting copper with crystals. We, in this building right here, it's copper wires throughout this building that's making this building with energy run. There's crystals in your computer. So if you're able to use it for our fundamental use, why not wear it on us? You know,
so they say you could use it for holistic healing. So do you like, okay, so you know how like people make oils for certain things or make certain potions for certain things. do you create your jewelry like that? Like, well, with this stone and the copper, you will reap these benefits and stuff like that?
Well, not almost like that, but not exactly. Like even working with crystals is not an actual prescription. It's not doctors prescribed to wear crystals and copper. But crystals do have energy, and even down to your chakras, if you're familiar with
Yes.
it. Each part of your body has a color.
Yeah.
There's certain crystals that match that color of each part of your chakra. So working with in that form, I tend to like make jewelry through learning what your sign is. So if your sign is
I'm
Aquarius,
a Gemini.
Are you a Gemini?
So do
Okay.
you know? Tell me something about what you will make for me.
Oh,
I
it's not.
wanna
It's not even what I would
Okay.
make for you. Okay, so I think jade is one of a good stone for a Gemini, which is great for the heart.
Okay.
This is the green area. So it's But I would say though, I would usually try to go with your sign, mixed with that with your personality. So I can make something for you, but it'll be matching, like I said, the crystals that go with you. But on a regular day where people just see me on the street and I'll sell my jewelry or something, they'll pick up pieces without knowing, and it tends to be a crystal that matches their sign without them even
what
knowing
they
it.
may need. Since you,
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't pick
let's
my
keep it-
jewelry. My jewelry picks you.
Yeah, because it's all about healing. That's what I feel about it. It's healing your soul, and it's changing the way your thought process and everything like that. So it's bigger than just having the flash, and the jewelry is bigger than that.
It's better. It is. Like right now, I'm wearing amethyst. Amethyst.
And those that are watching,
Whoa,
I mean, I'm sorry, I can't touch it. It's precious like
just
that.
It's my energy on it.
Okay.
But I do clean them to where I don't mind. But
And it's blinging though.
thank you. But this is amethyst. Amethyst is great for the crown chakra. It's great for focus. It's great for even thinking. It has some psychic abilities there to where even if you're like good with premonitions, you might have thought something before it actually happened. It could be the crystals around. I tend to like to sleep with it or underneath my pillow or something. Great for your thinking and your dreams. So along those lines, it tends to work for. But yeah. But
So
when you
you-
do own a crystal, clean it. And when you do clean it and it becomes yours, never let nobody touch
What
it.
do you mean by cleaning it though? Like, how do you clean the crystal?
Okay. You can clean it in the sun. You can clean it in the moonlight. You can clean it with sage and Palo Santo. So those are some ways that I clean it, just to keep the energy pure.
So bodily fluids is out of the question. You can't just-
Body fluids is natural.
It could polish it though. It could make it like
It
extra.
can polish it,
Okay.
but it could also make it turn green. I mean, turn you green too
Because of the
sweat. No,
toxins.
because of the sweat and the copper.
I'm just saying it might could work though.
No, it's good either way though.
So I see that you all in these markets. You even made the news with your business. So tell me what that was like.
Well, it's almost like the same thing that happened here. I had just was checking my messages and hey, I'm a producer for News 12 and I've been following. I love your work. And I was like, are you sure you're following the right person? Like, are you? I was like, what exactly? Because I was just stuck. Like, really me? But then they was like, yeah, we want you. I was like, okay. But a lot of people see my face, but there is actually a partner. I do have a partner. His name is Lee. Shout out to Lee. I'm shouting you out, baby. I don't want to hear
Yes.
anything later.
Yes.
But yeah, shout out to him because he also helps with making the pieces as well as putting the ideas to even some of the pieces that are out there or even been bought. So yeah.
So like how grueling is the work? Because I know it's like intricate work because you have different things. Like even looking at the chain, I can't touch, but even looking at the chain and the way it's designed, and then how you have the gem, and then you got thick copper, then thinner pieces of copper wrapped around it,
Yeah.
and then even look at this. I don't want to touch because it feels like I'm about to give you some nasty
I'm gonna let you
spirits.
feel. Go ahead.
Don't do me like that.
Feel it. Let's feel that energy.
Oh my god! I feel like I'm in the.
You're so silly.
I'm about to conquer the world with this.
What I like to do. One,
This is gorgeous,
you have different
though.
gauges of the crystals, and
This is
I just
gorgeous.
bend
Y'all gotta.
to where my hand, like if the wire, my hands can bend that wire, then I can make something out of it. the highest. I mean,
How
the numbers.
strong is copper though? Like, is it easy
Heavy.
to?
It's good.
Is it easy to maneuver and I guess manipulate?
Some gauges, like the 2018
This is
like
gorgeous.
these are 2018. These are thin. This is like a 10 gauge. 10 gauge, 8 gauge is hard. Like you probably need the manpower. That's where your lead comes in sometimes. Like you gotta bend.
So does the gems, does the stones inspire what kind of jewelry or piece that you're going to create, or is it just something that comes out of your head and then you look for it?
Okay, that's also a great question. There's a few layers to that question.
Okay,
all right,
let's get to it.
One thing that I come from like a background where it was art. So I went to school for art. There were structures. When you was in fashion, we had to like draw out the figure, you know, get the muslin, make a sample of the outfit before actually getting the fabric and making the actual outfit or the garment. Same thing with jewelry, but for like a real jeweler. Me, I'm just an artist. So whatever comes to my head is what I make. A lot of the things that I go by, I like to meditate. Crystals, I don't know, it brings a calmness to me to where it allows me to pretty much channel. And what I mean by channeling, I feel a lot of my ideas come from my ancestors. I can't sit and actually draw out half the stuff I make. It literally comes off my head, and as I'm thinking it, I'm making it how I see it in my head. And that's pretty much how these pieces come about. Like these were not just like I didn't just write this down like I'm gonna I drew it out and make it rain. No, I just sat and just started.
That's beautiful. And I think that goes to a lot of entrepreneurs, because even with the radio, and like you said, things come to you. Like, I didn't wake up one day, oh, I'm going to do radio. It's just like the forces of life push me into this, into the situation. And I'm here making the best of it. And even when I'm thinking about a show or whatever, it just naturally comes to me. And like I said, even I've been following you before I was even doing radio. So I thought, being that I do the entrepreneur spotlight, why not have you? Because I felt like your stuff was so dope. I never had the opportunity to go to one of your markets, or because I know you had like the pop-up shops and different things like that. But trust me, every time you post something, you are inspiring me. I'm looking at you, I'm watching you, and I'm like, wow. So I'm like, why not have her? Let me see if she's free on Wednesday to come through and talk some stuff with me.
Wednesday is my day too. That's my favorite day of the year.
And it all is the mystical of the gems and the coppers.
I was born on a Wednesday, so I feel like that has something to do with me loving Wednesday so much.
You see, it was destined to be. It was written, though.
Yeah.
Yes. So moving forward, I know that you said you have so many other things going on with your life. Is this like the staple of what you're trying to do, period? Or is it trying to maneuver into something else?
Oh, okay. That's also a great question. So this is one of the many things that I do, but a lot of the things that I do is art-based. So like I said, I do hair and makeup, but that's usually for a photo shoot with my jewelry on, or, you know, something along, anything that's artsy, I'm trying to stick to. So yes, I took on hair and makeup. That was something to add in my basket. Jewelry, took that on. What I noticed about jewelry, though, it has taken over a lot of what I do, to where sometimes people forget, oh, that's right, you do hair. That's right, you do makeup. Oh,
yeah, because I didn't know none of that about you. All I knew was the jewelry and the gems. And then the thing about it, it's not no punk ass rock. Like, she have conglomerates of stones, just, you know, like I was saying, even when we was talking about the Rihanna situation, the whole carnival outfit, even the carnival outfits don't look like that.
No,
like,
they don't.
like
but I was just like, I seen that and I was like, okay, I can.
It's
rock
real
my breast.
chunky,
I'm
real
make my
chunky.
Shit look
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
kind of how I went with that one.
Yeah. So, where do you see Uniquely Wired in the next 5 years?
Well, one, I want to continue with the success that I have, as well as I want a partnership with a good team. I'm right now between one, working on a great team to where it's just going to grow, because I want not only people to buy my stuff, I want people to be able to rent it. You could be able to, like, you have like a show or a photo, like, a movie or like, I just want my stuff to be everywhere. Like, I want it to be where you have it in your magazines, you have it at movie sets. You have it on TV shows. You have it everywhere. But I also wanted it to be where it's a start for other up and coming jewelers or just artists to just have like a base, because Uniquely Wired M is going to be more than just me one day. Like, it's going to be wired, like I said, to different fields, to where I'm going to want those people who are professional in those same fields that I also am in to come on, and let's just come together and let's bring this, like, a big market of this.
So you want to see the magazines and photo shoots, videos, and
yeah, but like 10 times more. Like,
yes.
Not on some, okay, just this area of Brooklyn. Like, I have been traveling with my stuff. I have been getting noticed through different either photographers I've worked with or designers that I worked with. So that's always a blessing. But yeah, we're gonna take this a little further. We're gonna be doing more than just making
yes.
pieces.
And anybody who's listening, that you're doing some kind of photo shoot, you want to do something different, holla at her. Yes. So
we'll come out.
Yes.
And
so
definitely rock your shoot, dress you up, style you, do whatever you like. Because like I said, it's gonna be one day where I tie all of this in. Because it'll be jewelry, it'll be hair, it'll be makeup. I also do photography. It's just a list of different stuff, but now I'm just trying to get to where we could put it all in one. Yes. So at least starting with having the brand Uniquely Wired M, that'll be the start to put everything under just this one brand and just pretty much take off.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you. Well, we're going to soonly wrap up the interview, but before we go, you got to tell everybody, all the entrepreneurs, even just the young ladies out there in the world who may be listening, watching it, even the recaps or whatever, do you have a message to say about your brand and the future entrepreneurs or the future queens of the world?
Yes, of course. All right, before I say that, though, I would like to say that I do have upcoming shopping events where this is actually an example of what I'm trying to do within my community, because I do love giving back. It's not all about give me your money so you can just wear my jewels. No, I do classes. I have classes and stuff, but this coming Friday and Saturday, Black Friday, I'm over people standing in the lines for Targets and all these high-end brand places for TVs and Jordans and stuff that is not important, and forgetting about our community that is, if you don't notice, is disappearing. Yes. And it's disappearing because we don't support our own people. So I'll be throwing an event.
Black, y'all.
Yes, I'll be throwing an event at 1396 Fulton Street. It's called Nicholas Brooklyn. It's a Black Friday shopping bonanza. Yes, Nicholas Brooklyn, yes. They know you up here in the Bronx.
Yes,
get down. Yeah, I need to get down there. There'll be 15 Black-owned businesses and in different fields. It's not just hair. It's not just clothing. I have other jewelers, because I'm also on listen, you make jewelry, let's put the jewelry together. You have K Jeweler K Jeweler is a brand store that has Pandora, Alex and Annie, and any other jewelers in that one store. Think of Uniquely Wired like that. So it'll be pretty much 15 Black-owned businesses. There's no excuse to go anywhere else, because they'll be pretty much a one-stop shop to get all your needs. And while you're shopping, you'll be able to
and your jewelry will be unique. It won't be looking like something that you get at the store. And
they'll be having some raffles and some half-price things there. So you better come down, because, and support. But with that, this is a way of giving back. And I suggest anybody who's on this path or want to do something like that to, one, ignore any negative energy, any negative feedback. Do what you want to do, and don't let nobody stop your dreams. If you ever need support, you can always go to my page or, anybody that inspires you, and just keep that connection. Stay around people that inspire or promote, so that you can get this going, whatever it is that you want to do. So that's one thing I'll say to the young people.
All right. So, and then with that message being said, where they can find you so they can support, where they can find you.
I'm all over. No, I'm at Uniquely Wired M on IG, as well as unique_as_she at IG, as well as my website is uniquelywiredm.com. You could check us out there, as well as Facebook, Sha at Uniquely Wired M.
You know what I'm kind of curious of? Even though this is Entrepreneur Spotlight, I usually ask all the artists, who is your top 5 dead or alive? And I'm kind of curious as who is your top 5 dead or alive?
As far as rap or just anywhere?
Music, whatever.
Okay.
It could be Julia's too. If Julia's, Jewel.
Jewelers.
Thank you.
Well, I'm the only jeweler I know.
Okay.
I'm the only one.
Okay.
So I'll just see that credit for me.
Okay.
But if Basquiat can be on that list, I love Basquiat. Basquiat is one,
Yes.
of course. Aaliyah, just because she was a part of my life growing up, and I still know all the dances to her music and her songs. I love me some
You
Aaliyah.
gotta bust a move one day.
Yes. I wish we could bring back Biggie. I love my Biggie.
Yes.
Because, I passed St. James. I used to live on St. James at one point in
Really?
my time. Yeah.
Okay.
Two more. I'm trying to think of different fields as well.
Don't think so hard. You gotta come
Okay,
with
fine. But Beyonce has to be another one because she's a
Yes.
Virgo like me, and I'm a Virgo. So, we're the
Okay.
best. And one more. I have to give it to Michael Jackson. So.
When the world is on your shoulder.
Play.
Ain't no going down. We're party people.
I don't know. Having this mic right here makes me feel like.
No, get it though. You gotta get it. Yes. It was an amazing, absolute pleasure to have you on my show today. Like, I've learned so much within a short period of time. And I do believe I need to make a trip out there to you and see you in your own element because you gave me the much respect to come and see me in mine.
Yes, come 1396 Fulton Street.
Yes.
Friday and Saturday
And you know
from
what?
1 to 7.
I'm going to post the flyer on my
free.
Instagram and everything and do
free
a
for the
major
public.
shout out for you.
Free
because
refreshments.
I
You
feel
can't
like,
miss it.
Oh, and I love me some free food and
wine. It's
refreshments and
free
stuff.
wine.
Wine,
You can't
free
miss-
wine.
Yes.
Don't do
free
me like
wine.
that, girl.
You
Are
can't
you
miss the
kidding
free
me?
wine.
Who does that these days?
Yeah, just to keep you shopping.
Motherfuckers want to just talk about bring your own bottle. They
I just
giving
would
you
love
the
to
bottle.
see lines to these black-owned businesses. Not just my event. I don't want to see no more lines for these white stores. I'm sorry. I just would like to
support
see
your own black,
lines
buy
for-
black. Yes.
come to 1396. Make a line around the corner, Restoration.
Brooklyn in the
Yes,
building.
yes, come.
Yes, I appreciate you, sister. Give me a hug. It was amazing. I gotta give you your wrist back, but I don't want you. I really don't want you. Because that is gorgeous. I'm telling you, you guys, you gotta cop from her. Please make sure you follow this young lady. I mean, the Copper Queen was definitely in the building. We about to get into some one-shot deals, and we'll be right back. Yes.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Shit, nigga, this the way of life, nigga.